Okay, hi and assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Hari ini adalah hari Isnin, uh, 30 Ogos 2021. Tomorrow is Merdeka. So a early selamat menyambut hari kemerdekaan yang ke-64. And welcome to my live chat session pada hari ini. Again, we're doing this weekly on Mondays. Live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're joining us for the very, very first time, selamat datang to a santai Q&A session bersama dengan saya. And again, wishing you all a very happy Monday. And yeah, let me know dalam ruangan chat kita if you can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, I'm just going to type in salam kurus and hi. Semua, how is it going? Okay, so yeah, very, very update yang terkini. Again, this is, I think, the third weekly live Facebook, Instagram, live Facebook and YouTube sesi bersama dengan saya. We've had last 2 weeks, 2 really good sessions, and I am enjoying this a lot. And again, we're having this sesi chat regularly every Monday at 8 p.m. sampai 9 p.m. Untuk soal jawab santai bersama dengan saya. And yeah, thank you so much Rina, Razlan, Mila, Win, and Wan Zumusni. So again, my camera is over here, my screen is over here, so I'm looking at the comments on this side. So again, welcome to my live Q&A sesi. So sekiranya anda mempunyai sebarang pertanyaan tentang really anything, tak semestinya kurus semata-mata. It can be about, your life, about keadaan semasa, pemakanan, senaman as well. Really anything yang anda rasa ingin bertanya. And kita akan meluangkan as always lebih kurang 60 minit. At the beginning, usually it takes some time. So if you're just joining me on our live chat, help me to share the live chat dengan kawan-kawan on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, I don't think you can share it, but do comment and share it on Facebook, especially untuk bawa kawan-kawan join bersama sekiranya they have sebarang pertanyaan. Yeah, so Nora Hafizah dah rindu BSK sekolah. Yeah, if you are from our BSK program, we just finished our 8-week program pada hari Sabtu, and we had a closing ceremony yang sangat meriah. A lot of really amazing kisah perkongsian mereka yang berjaya dalam usaha kurus mereka. And when I say kurus, it's not just soal kurangkan berat badan, but a lot of celebrations tentang ilmu, kecergasan, keyakinan diri, and a lot of positivity yang dapat diraihkan bersama. So yeah, we had our closing on Saturday. So maybe you are from BSK as well. Mungkin nak mengubat rindu. Yeah, we have weekly live chat sessions on Monday on Facebook and YouTube. And yeah, so if you have any soalan untuk saya as well, I'll be happy to answer them for you bersama. Yeah, and again, if you're asking when is our next sesi bukan soal kurus, the next season, insyaAllah, fingers crossed, is dijadualkan pada January 2022. We probably start, I can give you an exact date. We are looking to start the program pada pada 15 January 2021, with registration starting lebih kurang 2-3 minggu lebih awal. Yeah, so that will be BSK musim yang keempat nanti. So the team has worked super hard sejak bulan Jun, and we need a little bit of time to do postmortem, merancang perkara yang baru. So usually we only run the program twice a year, supaya antara musim we can look at the entire picture and then melakar program yang lebih menarik untuk musim yang akan datang. Okay, so now let me try and menjawab beberapa soalan dekat sini. So if you are just joining us, welcome to our live chat Q&A bersama dengan saya. You are welcome to post a question in our chat session, whether you are on YouTube or on Facebook, and I will cuba meluangkan masa lebih kurang sejam untuk pelbagai Q&A seringkas possible. And if I don't see your question, because usually once we get started, banyak soalan yang akan datang, just ask again, because I'll be scrolling down as I go along. All right, so now let's try and see the first question that we have here. Yeah, Waalaikumsalam and a very good evening to semua. Ya, rindu sudah. Welcome back on Monday night session. Yes. Ya, Waalaikumsalam. Okay, so the first question here daripada Rohit. Ya. So I'll be highlighting the questions on our screen supaya anda boleh melihatnya dan menjawabnya bersama. So, Waalaikumsalam. Saya berlari purata 10 km sehari, berat badan tetap maintain 72 kilo, tak turun-turun. Now, penurunan berat badan is not just soal senaman semata-mata, pemakanan is the one yang perlu dikawal as well. So if banyak bersenam, which is really great, kadang-kadang kita makan pun lagi banyak untuk mengganti tenaga yang terbakar. So my advice, very simple to Rohit, is look at the pemakanan as well. Make sure dia dalam kuantiti yang sewajarnya untuk membolehkan penurunan berat badan yang berlaku sekiranya ingin masih mengurangkan berat badan. Alright, ya, tak sungguh sabar untuk BSK4. Ya, it will start tak lama lagi. Will give you some chance to rehat and recover as well. Okay. We have Rabiatul. Kevin, kita dah turun 8 kilo 3 bulan. Congratulations, Tania. Perut susut tapi lengan tak kurang inch. Yeah. So, now, very, very importantly, first thing, Tania kepada Rabiatul berjaya mengurangkan 8 kilo. Now, the one thing yang kita perlu ingati is that you cannot mengurangkan lemak pada just bahagian yang bermasalah. Doa lah macam mana sekalipun, memang tak boleh. So my advice to Rabiatul is teruskan your usaha. Lama-kelamaan your body will start to mengambil lemak and air ke apa pada bahagian-bahagian yang bermasalah juga, termasuklah lengan. So my advice very simply is teruskan perjuangan and congrats on your 8 kilo 3 bulan. Okay. Let's say we have here is Win Yusof. Coach, how to motivate diri untuk teruskan selepas program Kurus? That's a good question because bagi ramai peserta yang dah baru habis program, there's a lot of this ketakutan on boleh ke mereka meneruskannya bersendirian. And the answer is tak semua orang boleh. Setengah orang masih perlukan bimbingan dan dorongan dan mungkin motivasi daripada program Kurus dan sebagainya. So my advice is this. You have to tepuk dada and you have to tanya diri whether you are dalam either kumpulan yang boleh buat sendiri berdasarkan motivasi dan rentak yang dah ada, or whether you are dalam kelompok yang kedua yang really need more guidance and encouragement dan sebagainya. If you are dalam gelongkok yang kedua ini, where you need more bimbingan dan sebagainya, then my advice is mungkin sign up dengan program yang the coaches are doing as well. A lot of them melakukan program online as well selepas BSK, or you can join program online yang lain juga as well untuk mencari pengalaman dan pendekatan yang berbeza supaya you tak terputus and tak rasa bersendirian and boleh mencungkilkan motivasi daripada program-program yang ada. Yeah, so it depends on the individual. Alright, let me scroll down and what we see here. Again, selamat malam kepada semua orang. Welcome to the Chit Chat. Every Monday, 8 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook. And if you have not done so already, please help me to share the live chat if you are on Facebook especially dengan kawan-kawan yang ada. Let me see what we have here. Ya, soalan daripada Syukri. If turun berat 5 kilo, adakah 5 kilo yang turun itu adalah semuanya lemak? That's a very good question. And the answer is no. It can never be 100% lemak. It will always be gabungan lemak, protein, otot ke apa, dan juga air. Now, ratio dia bergantung kepada amalan senaman, bentuk makanan dan sebagainya. And it's the same thing when you menambah berat badan. It's not just 100% lemak. It will be gabungan lemak, otot dan air as well. Always remember, majority badan adalah air. So when you lose and gain weight pun, air yang akan naik turun pada masa yang sama juga. It will not be lemak 100%. Alright, beres. Let me see what we have here. Nur Aini is asking, what do you think about crash diet and extreme diet macam K-pop idol selalu buat? My advice, Aini, is don't follow anything anyone does. Don't follow anything I do. Jangan ikut kata-kata sesiapa. Does not mean what they say is right or wrong, but tak sesuai dengan semua orang, because everyone's life berbeza-beza. Artis K-pop pun live dia berbeza. Objectivity, keperluan, motivasi, masa mereka berbeza-beza. So don't follow anything anyone says. You have to mengamalkan diet yang sesuai dengan hati jiwa ini. You boleh petik ilmu K-pop ke, tak pop ke, A-pop ke, Hollywood, Bollywood, diet, IF, keto, Atkins, suku-suku separuh. So you petik ilmu kiri kanan, bina asas pemahaman diri yang tersendiri, and then you membinalah diet Aini, diet Desa, diet Nur, ya. Don't follow anyone's diet dengan membuta, because following dengan semata-mata susah untuk ia menjadi something yang sesuai dengan diri kita. So lebih sesuai we build our own diet based on pemahaman yang ada. Alright, let me see what else we got here. Okay, Aizat, Nurul Aizat, I've lost 4.4 in BSK3. Congratulations. Your tips tentang plateau phase sangat-sangat membantu. Saya cuba buat semua puasa tukar dumbbell. Ya. So, untuk breakthrough a plateau, sekiranya betul-betul plateau, you kena mempelbagaikan pendekatan, which includes cukup rehat, senaman yang berbeza, just to shock the system sikit, supaya it helps the body untuk break through fasa yang mungkin agak degil itu. Ya. So, do experiment, Nurul Aizat, and congratulations on your amazing journey so far. Okay. Next, we have, let's see, from YouTube. Yeah, Kyrie. Coach, adakah orang yang mempunyai metabolisme yang tinggi susah nak naik berat badan? That is true, but it's always misunderstood. If you have metabolisme yang tinggi, that means jumlah pembakaran kalori itu is very high, which makes it sukar sikit untuk menyimpan makanan yang berlebihan. Now, assuming, let's say you are kurus kering as an example, you makanlah banyak macam mana sekalipun, dia tak akan menambahkan berat badan. So what you need, and pay attention, is two things. You need bahan binaan and you need a reason to grow. Bahan binaan is makanan. You have to makan lebih daripada yang dibakar. So if your metabolism is 2005, you kena makan lebih daripada 2005. That is the bahan binaan. But tanpa sebab, your body will not use that bahan binaan yang berlebihan itu untuk menambah berat badan. So you have to give your body a reason to mempergunakan makanan yang berlebihan itu. Otherwise, it will just be dibuang sebagai pisang saja. So, what is that reason? You have to melibatkan senaman bebanan. Senaman bebanan merupakan pemangkin catalyst untuk otot adanya pembesaran. So once otot tu ingin membesar, but tanpa bahan binaan, tak boleh membesar. So once dia ingin membesar, hasil senaman bebanan, then you membekalkan building blocks or bahan binaan dengan makanan yang berlebihan, then ngam. Then you have a reason to grow and you have the bahan binaan to grow untuk membesarkan diri. But it cannot just be weight gainer ke makan banyak ke tanpa rangsangan senaman. It cannot just be senaman tanpa bahan binaan. It needs kedua-duanya sekali. Penambahan berat badan is actually a lot harder than pengurangan lemak berat badan bagi mereka yang agak kurus kering itu. Yeah, so I hope that helps you, Kyrie, and all the best. Okay, I'm going to scroll down sikit. Okay, we have Nawal from Facebook. Salam Coach, Waalaikumsalam. Kalau spinning bike sahaja boleh turun inch berat tak? Ke masih kena buat exercise lain seperti cardio, HIIT dan lain-lain? There is no senaman that you have to do untuk berjaya inch loss ke weight loss ke. If you do spinning on your stationary bike sekalipun, which you can mempelbagaikan dengan pelbagai pergerakan semasa you buat spinning, that is perfectly fine untuk membantu Nawal mengurangkan berat badan or mengurangkan inci, as long as pemakanan tu bagus. So tak wajib buat HIIT ke dan lain-lain ke. In our program, we've had many people yang berjaya mengurangkan berat badan dengan hanya main badminton lah, hanya go hiking lah, hanya berbicycle pun ada, hanya HIIT pun ada. So there is not one senaman yang semua orang kena buat. It is suka hati kau. Okay, but selamat mengayuh bicycle anda. Ya, Imran, ada program kurus lagi ke? Baru selesai. Our program just ended. The next one is in January 2022. Sangat dialu-alukan untuk Imran dan anda semua join bersama. Pendaftaran belum buka, hanya akan buka dalam second half of December nanti. Okay, let me see. Let me scroll down and see any questions yang lain-lain sikit. Okay. Question daripada Guy from YouTube as well. Coach, how to stop craving for fast food, frozen food, snacks, and carbonated water? Now, cravings is based on tabiat satu and based on makanan yang anda makan as well. If you makan makanan yang tidak mengenyangkan, especially gula-gula ringkas, your snacks and your air carbonated yang bergula, it tends to create a vicious cycle where you akan nak lebih because dia membekalkan gula-gula yang ringkas. So my advice to Guy is you have to belajar membezakan makanan yang bergula ringkas dengan makanan yang bergula kompleks. Contohnya, biskut, chips, keropok, air soda, or air yang manis, the ice cream is simple carbohydrates. Boleh makan hari-hari, it's okay. But jangan mendahulukannya, or jangan menjadikannya seolah-olah mengharapkan dia mengenyangkan anda. So you have to start dengan makan makanan yang mengenyangkan dulu. What is makanan yang mengenyangkan? Protein and fiber. So always start hidangan dengan protein and fiber dulu sebelum nak makan makanan yang bergula ringkas itu. Contohnya, as an example, if I go to rumah terbuka hari raya, I will never start dengan biskut-biskut. I will never start dengan kuih-kuih because it's simple sugar. Dia akan again create a vicious cycle of nak lagi. So always start dengan mungkin rendang daging ke, ayam ke, apa ke. Something yang mengalas perut dengan agak fiber and protein. And then dessert ke apa, then baru makan makanan yang agak menggembirakan itu. But my advice is don't cut it 100%. But always mendahulukan makanan yang mengenyangkan dulu sebelum Guy makan makanan yang agak bergula ringkas. But boleh je makan, cuma have to mengawal kuantitinya. Alright, let me see this daripada Putri from YouTube as well. Assalamualaikum, how are you? I'm great, thank you. You got this. Saya nak tanya, if calorie kita 1,006, but in a weekday we're busy with our work, so makan pun makan pun kurang pilih for rehat, only exercise during weekend. Is that okay to maintain? Now, if you makan 1,000, I'm assuming you are makan 1,006 and then you only exercise during the weekend, it's okay. You don't have, tak perlu bersenam every day. You bersenam 1, 2, 3 kali seminggu pun is fine. Yang paling penting for Putri, if I understand your question correctly, is that you have to mengawal your general pengisian minyak kalori versus how much your body is burning. So if the body is burning less, because kurang bersenam, then you have to adjust the makanan accordingly. But 1006, generally speaking, is pemakanan every day. Purata sounds very, very good. And should not be a problem untuk anda mengekalkan berat badan. Okay. If I misunderstood your question, do ask again. Okay. We have Muhammad Fahmi from Facebook. Saya seminggu 5 kali makan lebih sikit. Saya soalan baca susah. Senaman sebab nak bakar kalori. Saya suka makan last pukul 5. Betul ke cara? Memang ada turun berat, tapi betul ke cara ni? Now, there is no right way and wrong way untuk mengurangkan berat badan. There is 1,001 ways to mengamalkan pemakanan dan sebagainya. Yang paling penting again, which is the same thing untuk semua orang juga pada hari ini, is that tak kira makan dia pukul berapa, hidangan 1 ke 6 ke, makan 3 ke, ada diet yang tertentu ke, you have to mengawal jumlah pengambilan versus pembakaran. Itu sahaja. Kalau you last makan pukul 5, dan so be it. Yang paling penting dia agak menggembirakan Fahmi dalam mengamalkan senaman dan pemakanan dalam seharian. Okay, let me try and find some different questions here, and I'm going to just read through it on the screen before I answer it. Okay. Daripada Win again, we have, bila kita mengalami DOMS, DOMS is your sengal otot selepas bersenam, memang tak boleh buat sebarang senaman. Coach, now, if let's say, you buat upper body workout today yang berkualiti, and then tomorrow you have DOMS, this delay onset muscle soreness, then you have to merehatkan upper body untuk 2-3 hari, but you can still buat senaman lower body, you can still buat senaman core, cuma you kena merehatkan otot yang sengal itu, but tak perlu merehatkan everything kalau tak semua terlibat dengan DOMS anda. Okay. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, I'm going to try and see any other questions that we have. Ya, senaman bebanan is weightlifting, but tak semestinya. Senaman bebanan translates to weight training. Ya, bebanan is weights dan sebagainya, but can also be your body weight. Doesn't have to be dumbbell, barbell, dan sebagainya. It can just be senaman rintangan menggunakan body weight anda terlebih dahulu sebagai permulaan. That is more than enough kadang-kadang. And once you dah membina kekuatan dalam your otot peha contohnya dan sebagainya, then untuk squat perhaps selepas beberapa lama, then you boleh melibatkan dumbbell, beban, botol air ke apa untuk menyesuaikan pergerakan dengan kebolehan diri. Because lama-kelamaan, if let's say today you start tak pernah buat squat, first day buat squat, body weight pun esoknya berdoa je lah kau. But lama-kelamaan your muscles dah adapt dirinya dan dah tak ada rangsangan yang diharapkan, and then you have to melibatkan beban yang praktikal, yang sesuai untuk memberikan pemangkin yang sama untuk peha anda in this case. Ya, jangan takut mengangkat berat, for ladies especially. Jangan angkat dumbbell drumstick kau itu. Make sure you ambil beban yang sesuai dengan kebolehan anda itu. Alright, then we have from YouTube here. Thank you. You're welcome for BSK. It is always you versus you, and you did it. You got this. Yeah. Now, it's always perjuangan diri dengan diri. Social media tends to kadang-kadang make you lupakan perjuangan diri versus diri, because you always look at dunia orang lain, perjuangan orang lain, and it is exhausting. Yeah, I always say comparison is the thief of joy. Does not mean you cannot look at hidup orang lain, but if it always makes you lupa perjuangan diri and you tertekan tengok orang lain, then my advice is kurangkan masa on social media or unfollow accounts that don't add value to your life. Contohnya, we talked about the K-pop earlier as well. If you feel that gives you a negative experience, or even artis mana-mana, or even diri saya, then it's healthier to stay away from it and focus on accounts and engagements yang menguatkan lagi your motivasi and mental health, especially. Yeah, social media can be a good place, can be a not so good place, depending on what you are looking at, not what you are looking for, because Instagram and Facebook and YouTube tend to push videos for you that you actually don't want to see. But if you don't want to see a certain video, I always click the show me less of this. So if you look at my Instagram, it's full of football, tennis, MMA, and nothing to do with work in my case. Okay, let me scroll down. La 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 la. Let me see. I'm gonna try and find some questions. Now, thank you so much for all the questions. If you're just joining us, feel free to send in your question as well. I'm just looking for perhaps soalan yang lain sikit, and you are more than welcome to ask me anything and everything. It is bukan soal kurus and suka hati kau, kan? Let me see. All right. Daripada Muhammad Azmi, Coach, mengapa metabolisme mengurang apabila umur makin meningkat, especially 50-an, walaupun aktiviti pemakanan lebih kurang sama? Very good question, Azmi. And that is because metabolisme sebahagian besarnya bergantung kepada otot yang ada. And you have to bayangkan this macam kereta. Kereta Ferrari on engine, kereta Perodua on engine. Dua-dua tak bergerak. Which car will burn more minyak? It is si Ferrari, of course, because si Ferrari has more horsepower, more otot. That's why senaman rintangan bebanan is always so encouraged, walaupun ingin kurangkan berat badan, because it helps to maintain metabolisme semula jadi badan. If you have more otot, memang badan you akan membakar lebih banyak kalori walaupun tak buat apa-apa, just untuk maintain otot yang ada. So now, what happens di usia yang makin meningkat? Hormonal changes make us lose otot yang ada. Sayang. So when you get older, due to muscle loss, metabolism naturally akan decline. So what Azmi needs to do is, jangan serah diri. Aku dah tua nak macam mana? You have to melawan balik dengan senaman rintangan, senaman bebanan untuk memberikan badan sebab untuk kekalkan apa yang ada. And sometimes di proses penuaan, it's not soal nak menambahkan otot, it is just to minimize muscle loss, or kekalkan apa yang ada untuk kekalkan metabolisme yang as tinggi as possible di 5, 6, 70-an, but it's not going to be the same like 20-an, and I can speak the same. I'm in my 40s now, lebih mencabar berbanding di 20-an, 30-an yang kawalan berat badannya lebih mudah, but sahutnya sebagai cabaran untuk diri sendiri. Semoga kita dapat menikmati kualiti kehidupan di hari yang tua. And it's not soal six-pack aesthetics pelbagai kau. This is really more about kesihatan diri. And all the best to you, Azmi. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, Guy. Thank you for your question. Yeah, I'm going to scroll down sikit. Shaziana, Coach, currently I'm working from home, which makes super stress, I faham. Cake is my comfort food. I feel sad. How to escape myself from cake, but at the same time, I can manage my emotion. Now, what I do, two things. Everybody's stressed dalam keadaan kawalan pergerakan, dan life is stress in general, with or without COVID. But you have to cari saluran kehidupan yang makes you able to salurkan stres ke arah yang membina. And the best way to salurkan stres ke arah yang membina is not cake. Unfortunately, the best way is to salurkannya ke arah senaman, which really makes you feel good as well. Any senaman it can be. Then at the same time juga, please have some cake. Now, I have makanan yang merepek, as I always say, hari-hari juga. So my advice to Shaziana is, You cannot just have cake and solve all the problems. There has to be a balance of give and take. So my advice to you is salurkan stres kehidupan ke arah senaman, more stress, more senaman, and have a little bit of cake every day as your comfort food, but allocate mungkin dalam, I don't know, 200-300 calories, which can be 1-2 kuih Melayu sehari, and make it part of your rancangan diet seharian. Because if you tak merancangnya as part of your diet, but hari-hari you swap juga kek itu, you always feel like a failure because your rancangan dengan reality tak terjadi. So my advice again is allocate in your diet plan 200-300 calories dengan makanan kek-kek you, supaya it does not become benda yang you feel guilty about, but it is part of the plan dalam kawalan pemakanan kalori Shaziana. And jangan lupa senaman secara umumnya. Alright, good luck dengan the cakes, and good luck with kehidupan which is penuh dengan stres pelbagai. Okay, let me see what else I have here. Hi, Ina. How are you? Now, let me see what we have here. Now, we have from YouTube here, Nina. What is the diet for someone with hypertension? Now, very, very simple. Or to simplify it, and I don't want to simplify or oversimplify hypertension, but hypertension is basically you berdepan dengan tekanan darah yang tinggi, your heart rate maybe is higher as well. Stress kehidupan can play a big role. Faktor obesity can play a big role as well. But secara umumnya, to reduce tekanan darah, you have to avoid makanan-makanan yang bergaram. Garam is like pasir dekat pantai. It will squeeze more and more, air dalam your saluran darah, and makes the body trap more air. So if your diet tinggi dengan garam, it will squeeze more and more air dalam pipe darah yang agak konsisten panjangnya, and then it creates more pressure. So what you need to try and do is mengenal pasti makanan-makanan yang bergaram, cuba mengurangkannya. Doesn't have to eliminate 100%. Keep an eye out for your hypertension. Look at stress kehidupan secara am. Obesity is 24 jam stress. Kalau anda obes, your body 24 jam berdepan dengan keadaan yang agak menekankannya. But stress is also social media, kewangan, COVID, kekeluargaan, pekerjaan, everything is stress. And your body, as I always say, cannot distinguish between stress A, stress B, stress C. Senaman pun stress. But as much as possible, Nina, you have to try and look at pelbagai faktor, which is pemakanan, number one, yes. Lifestyle, number 2. Senaman juga membantu untuk mengurangkan hypertension. But you have to keep an eye out for your blood pressure or your heart rate semasa bersenam. When you are hypertension, tak nak buat senaman yang terlalu berintensity tinggi. So if you don't have a heart rate monitor, do try and wear one supaya you boleh meneliti kemampuan diri semasa bersenam. And if you're just starting out dengan senaman, start small and just membina keyakinan dan mengenali batasan diri. Sekiranya anda berdepan dengan hypertension, gout, kolesterol, kencing manis, sahutnya sebagai kurnia cabaran diri untuk mengubah tabiat yang mungkin kurang sihat ke arah yang lebih sihat. Jangan merungut, because merungut does not solve anything. You have to sahut cabaran yang diberi. Semua orang ada cabaran yang tersendiri, and look at the kurnia yang diberikan, because in most cases, hypertension, cholesterol, gout dan sebagainya, walaupun yes, it's penyakit and masalah, it's something you can mengawal sebahagian besarnya, and you mengawalnya dengan mengubah tabiat yang kurang sihat kepada tabiat yang lebih sihat, which is great. So Cuba cayukkan diri untuk melakukan perubahan demi diri sendiri, but don't follow anything anyone says. Always know keadaan diri, because if we have 2,000 orang dengan hypertension, semua orang punya life is different, semua latar belakang pun berbeza. It does not mean one solution is sesuai untuk semua, yeah? But I hope this helps you, Nina, and all the best to you. All right, let me see what else we have here. Yeah, from Chiron. Hi, Coach. Hi, I jogged 40 minutes, around 40 kilometers, and I burned 320 calories. Is that normal? It sounds fairly normal to me. Jumlah pembakaran calorie is determined by your heart rate, your berat badan, and durasi masa. It doesn't really matter how far you run. It really depends on your, again, time, beban, and kadar degupan jantung. So if you, let's say you orang yang agak berat, and you walk or brisk walk or slow jog 4 kilometers, which takes you 40 minutes, yeah, then the calorie burns will be around, I don't know, 300-400 calories per hour. If I run laju 4 kilometer and it will take me katakanlah 20 minit, I will not burn 300 calories, maybe just around 200, because the time is a lot shorter, walaupun my heart rate is as high as yours. Yeah, it's like a car. If the car RPM is tinggi, fuel consumption is high, even when you drive slow. If you drive laju, but RPM dia rendah, that's why you tukar-tukar gear, then the fuel consumption will be less. And fuel consumption kereta and pembakaran calorie you is ada hubung kaitnya. I hope that makes sense, Chiron. Okay. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, thank you for all the questions. I will try and answer as many as I can. And if you're just joining us, welcome to my weekly live chat on YouTube and Facebook every week, Mondays at 8. And if you're just joining us again, do share the workout, share the live chat dengan kawan-kawan supaya they can join, maybe not this time, but they can join us Mondays at 8 bersama. Okay, let me see. No. I'm going to scroll up again. I missed a few questions. Let me see. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Daripada Muhammad Irfan, macam mana nak kuatkan mental semasa diet? Change takes time. And for anyone, pertukaran keadaan, whether it's pekerjaan, lockdown, pemakanan, dan sebagainya, mengambil masa. COVID was very stressful mentally because it was, like black and white, from free to lockdown dengan tiba-tiba shocks everyone. So diet can be very similar as well. If you melakukan perubahan yang very drastic dalam kuantiti yang banyak and masa yang sangat pendek, it is very shocking mentally as well. So my advice is, you kena tepuk dada diri sendiri, because everyone ada kebolehan yang tersendiri. If you cannot adapt to diet changes yang drastic, then my advice to Irfan is do them slowly. Yeah? Change one thing at a time. Maybe kalau minum, air manis secawan setiap hari, pagi, siang, dan malam, change it to separuh gelas air manis pagi, siang, dan malam dulu. Then dah okay, then cuba kurangkan pula sana sini sikit. It can take setahun, 2, 3 tahun, 4 tahun. Even I still do changes in my diet slowly, but I also don't like drastic changes. Makes me very stressed, because makanan is something you should enjoy, and even the changes that you make should make you happy, but make them small or big depending on your kebolehan to make those changes mentally, especially. And this goes back to the don't follow anything anyone says or does, because setengah orang can just go black and white untuk dedikasi diri. Setengah orang go from black to grey to light grey, then more light grey, then putih along the way. So again, it is suka hati individu. And for Irfan as well, don't look at the diet as something yang you lakukan untuk jangka masa pendek. Whenever people talk about diet, somehow it's always this 4, 5, 6 week thing. But diet is pola pemakanan. It should be something that you amalkan sepanjang hayat. So hence I say, don't make it something yang drastic untuk jangka masa pendek. And that's where all these extreme diets for me are not sustainable. But I would rather you, Irfan, lakukan perubahan yang kecil. Look at your diet. Make changes yang boleh dilakukan dengan agak mudah pada permulaannya, and make those changes kalau boleh permanently dalam pengamalan pemakanan diri supaya dia tidak ada penghujung. And it is always perjuangan diri ke arah makanan yang lebih sihat bergantung kepada objektiviti dan keperluan diri. Yeah, I hope this helps you, but back to the pokok of pemakanan, it should make you happy. And even those changes that you make, walaupun mungkin agak stres permulaan memang sehari dua, eventually it should not be something that makes you look forward to the end of the program, because the end of the program is your hayat, and you should look at pemakanan as something that you look forward to, and not something yang makes you membenci gaya hidup yang sihat. Okay. Let me see what else we have here. I am just browsing through soalan yang mungkin lain sikit, ya. From Khalif, Coach, which is better, suku-suku separuh diet Atkins? There is no better. It is all about suka hati kau. Yeah? Every diet has kisah kejayaan, kisah kurang kejayaan. Kalau you tanya orang yang suku-suku separuh, they will say theirs is better. If you ask Atkins ke apa, they will say theirs ada benefit yang tersendiri. Every diet ada kisah and benefit yang tersendiri. Even puasa, Ramadan ke IF dan sebagainya. My advice is don't follow any diet, but always look at keperluan diri and belajar from Atkins, belajar from suku-suku separuh, and then you bina diet Khalif sendiri that makes sense to you based on your objectivity kehidupan. But don't follow anything anyone says, termasuk mengikut diet mana-mana dengan membuta. Alright, yeah. Waalaikumsalam, Area Gulam. Hi there, yeah. Tak boleh kurus lah, Lilin, yeah. It's not soal kurus. Kurus is not destinasi that you patut capai. Yeah, kurus is maybe your maklamat or slogan, but it's the same thing with kaya. You takkan kaya. It's a never-ending journey to membaiki keadaan, whether it is kewangan or kesihatan. And if I give you again, kurnia kurus, you still nak membaiki apa yang ada, maybe shaping ke apa. So don't look at kurus as a destination. Look at it as perjuangan kehidupan, and it's not really about kurus. It is about kesihatan diri. And we always say kurus like this because for everyone it has definasi yang berbeza-beza. But bagi mereka yang ingin mengurangkan berat badan, it's really more about mengurangkan berat badan lah. Okay, daripada Wan Nur Rafiza, how long after operation can you work out? That depends on jenis operation and your pemulihan selepas pembedahan. And it depends again on your discipline juga. So contohnya, I give you in my experience, I had an appendicitis and I had my appendix removed. It took lebih kurang 5-6 minggu for the stitching to heal, because it's at the perut, and the perut tu always akan bergerak even when you berjalan sekalipun. So the only person that can give you sort of green light untuk mulakan senaman semula selepas pembedahan should be your physician or your doctor yang boleh meneliti keadaan. And once you are ready untuk mengaktifkan diri semula, don't go zero to hero. Ya, jangan terus menggoyangkan diri. Start slowly dengan pergerakan yang tidak shock bahagian yang dibedah. just to trial and error. And if there is acute pain pada bahagian yang dibedah, stop dulu. If it's okay, then you can slowly progress it demi masa. But my advice to Rafiza is to check dengan your doctor terlebih dahulu sebelum mulakan program senaman. Takut dia nanti lagi buka balik stitching pada tempat yang dibedah itu. Yeah, but wishing you a quick and easy recovery. Let me see what else we have here. Daripada Juwita, Coach, kenapa walaupun sudah mengawal kalori intake di bawah keperluan, tapi berat masih turun perlahan-lahan 300 gram sebulan. 300-400 gram sebulan is not really perlahan. 3-4, if I take 400 gram sebulan times 12, that's about 5 kilo setahun. And looking at your picture, 5 kilo setahun is great. Yeah, so I would rather you continue what you are doing. Yeah, continue to mengawal pemakanan, continue to aktifkan diri, which is quite difficult dalam keadaan lockdown sekarang. And 300-400 gram sebulan is amazing progress. And jangan terperangkap dengan kurang 2-3 kilo sebulan, which is not easy or not practical untuk jangka masa panjang. And look at the positivity of what you are doing. It is working. Pemakanan is good. Yeah, weight loss is happening. But kadang-kadang maybe you buat senaman juga, ada some muscle gain at the same time. So there's a lot of things that can happen. But I see a lot of positivity here, Juwita. So my advice is teruskan and don't be so hard on yourself kadang-kadang kan. Okay, let me see what else we have here. It's a good question from Firdaus. Firdaus, boleh tak explain about reverse diet? Reverse diet is basically what you do selepas you mengamalkan a deficit calorie. Katakanlah you makan 1,500 or you makan 1,400 and you bakar 2,004. Contohnya, deficit of 1,000, which is quite big. So the reverse diet is meant to help you slowly adjust, the intake semula sampailah your intake and your output tu sama, supaya tak mengejutkan badan tiba-tiba ditambah balik 1,000 kalori dengan drastic. So the reverse diet is to gently and manjali allow the body to adjust to the changes that you do post a deficit diet. That is a reverse diet secara umum. Yeah. All right. Let me see what we have here. Yeah, we have Shakir from Singapore. Coach, too much protein, good or no good? Too much of anything is not good, termasuklah protein. Too much protein can cause pelbagai masalah, including your kidney has to work too much overtime to process everything. My advice, jumlah pengambilan protein from your calorie intake should be lebih kurang 35%. So contohnya, as an example, if you makan 2,000 kalori per day, 30% would be 600 kalori. 1 gram protein is 4 calories. So 600 bahagi 4 is 150. And then you makan katakanlah 5 kali sehari, you divide 150 by 5. That gives you about 30 gram protein sekali makan, which is plenty already. Yeah, don't go too much, or jangan makan terlalu banyak of really anything and everything. All right, anything else we have here? Again, apologizing if I skip your questions. I'm going to be here on Facebook and on YouTube. Yeah, let me see what else we have here. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Shaziana. All the best to you. Yeah, apa khabar, my friend, Mr. Al-Rumi on YouTube. Yeah, very inspiring runner now, but started off with a very amazing story on being at the time kurang sihat, pernah berdepan dengan serangan jantung as well. So very inspiring individual, Mr. Al-Rumi. And do follow him on YouTube. Yeah, I hope that you are well with your beautiful family. Okay, let me see who we have here. We have One Nur Aifa. Hi, sir. Hi. Give me an advice. I got anxiety or eating, okay, stress eating. Every time I got a big task to do, problem to solve, I will eat and eat to reduce my anxiety. Now, if you are that kind of an individual, I cannot just tell you to not eat, because you tend to work your anxiety with makanan, which is okay, But my advice to you is jangan layan serangan anxiety dengan makanan yang merepek. So if I were you, layan makanan yang create the anxiety or stress eating dengan makanan yang agak mengenyangkan, agak sihat. For me, if I do feel like I am stressed and I want to makan, I will go for a cereal bar. I will go for some cereal. But I say cereal does not mean yang cereal yang kunyah sampai esok tak telan. And it's not cereal yang Kellogg's Frosties ke apa. This would be your mixed cereal with got some fiber, got some nuts, got some kacang there. And if I want to, I sprinkle with some chocolate ke apa ke. So jangan layan your stress eating dengan benda yang merepek, but layankannya dengan benda yang help you to kunyah while you buat kerja, because the longer you chew also dia psychologically mengenyangkan, supaya it does not compound your problem stress kerja dala dengan anxiety, pula makan merepek menambah berat badan. So you want to melayan keadaan dengan makanan yang help you to deal dengan keadaan sebanyak mungkin and mengenyangkan Puan Nur Aifa sebanyak mungkin. And I do wish you all the best dengan berdepan your stress eating, and as much as possible, and I know cakap senang, I wish you all the best dalam mengawal kegeloraan stres kehidupan dunia ini, which is not easy. Okay, yeah, let's see what else we have here. We have Ellie. Thank you, Kevin, for BSK3. You are welcome with your great coaches. You lost 7 kilos. Tanya diucapkan from triple XL to XL. Really, 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 really amazing. Yes, don't worry about the weight just yet. Focus on the various successes that you can celebrate. And hey, Ellie, pay attention now. Because you have managed to lose your weight from triple XL to XL, drop me an email. I think you should know how, and I'll send you a free Suka Hati Aku XL t-shirt for free. Yeah, so just drop me an email selepas our chat, and I will send it over to you. Yeah, congrats, Ellie. You just made my day. All right, what else we have here? Khairul Anwar, IF bagus ke tak? IF is not soal bagus ke tak bagus. IF is soal sesuai ke tak sesuai untuk seseorang, and soal sesuai ke tak sesuai untuk jangka masa yang berpanjangan. Kebarangkalian besar, Khairul, IF is not sesuai untuk diamalkan jangka masa berpanjangan for majority, and that is okay. Cuba bayangkan, dalam dunia kita, I would say 50% lebih penduduk dunia tak obes, ya. Mungkin BMI agak normal. Daripada 50% penduduk dunia, how many peratus yang mengamalkan diet intermittent fasting? It's very, very small. So it goes back to the discussion before, tak semestinya amalkan diet A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Bukan soal diet tu tak bagus, it's soal it is suka hati kau. It is pilihan masing-masing untuk mengamalkannya. Every diet has kisah kejayaan. Every diet has kisah yang kurang berjaya. It's up and down to Khairul untuk tepuk dada. Ya, cek pemahaman diri tentang pemakanan dulu, and then petik ilmu diet-diet yang ada, see which one works for you. But at the end of the day, Khairul, you need to membina diet Khairul yang sesuai dengan hati diri anda, because kejayaan, kegagalan, kawalan berat badan is not soal 5, 6, 7, 8 minggu. It's soal what you do over years and years and years untuk membolehkan, in your case, looking at your profile photo, perhaps mengurangkan berat badan, and it will take time. There is no shortcut, and IF can be part of the solution, but yang paling penting, you have to be able to makan dengan agak biasa and still kawal berat badan. That is the pokok kejayaan. It's not what you do Ramadan sebulan or IF 2-3 bulan. It's what you do for the 9 months di luar diet yang pelik untuk mengawal berat badan. And it's the same thing with kewangan dan perkara-perkara yang lain. It is about your daily routine secara umumnya, bukannya quick crash course untuk kekayaan contohnya dan sebagainya. Yeah, hi Nathan, hi Cik Ida, hi, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Waalaikumsalam. Ya, jangan risau Haslina. Penurunan berat badan sangat perlahan is amazing. That is progress. Yang paling penting is consistency. Jangan tertekan dengan kejayaan yang ada. Always look at the positivity. Yeah, you're welcome Jessie as well. Okay, I'm going to scroll down sekejap. We have lebih kurang lagi 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, if you want to buy our Suka Hati baju aku, I'm wearing the long sleeve version. We currently have a sale on shop.kevinzahri.com. Shop.kevinzahri.com with 40% off. Yeah, there's a sale that we currently have on our I can probably create a banner. Yeah, shop.kevinzahri.com, 40% off for Merdeka for all t-shirts. Let me see. Sure. Shop.kevinzahri.com. We have a discount 40% on all t-shirts currently. There are a few there and you are welcome to check it out. It's a great way to support our NGO and to support our campaign untuk membentras obesity di Malaysia. We have long sleeves, short sleeves, dan sebagainya. Okay, let me go back to the questions and comments. Okay, I'm going to scroll down sedikit. Okay. My tips pakai workout siap golek kasut. Yeah, my advice, wear shoes during your workouts because the shoes give you a kedudukan yang lebih stabil, especially walaupun you bersenam dalam rumah. I have indoor only shoes, and then I have my outdoor shoes. So, but I always wear shoes dalam rumah semasa bersenam because of mengukuhkan kedudukan, to mengurangkan stres pada sendi yang terlibat sama. Ya, cute kan baju saya itu. Okay. Let me see what else we have here. Let me see. I'm going to scroll up. Okay. Let me see. Chiron, by the way, coach, do you think drinking coffee with dairy every day is bad if I want to lose weight? It's not bad. Dairy, the susu that you put inside your coffee, jumlahnya sangat sedikit. And even if you drink 5 cawan coffee sehari and you masukkan susu, katakanlah 1 gelas sebanyak ini dalamnya, 1 gelas susu by itself is maybe about 100-200 calories, bergantung kepada jenis susu, low fat ke, skim ke, pekat manis. But I would avoid the pekat manis kalau boleh. And if you are now doing pekat manis, cuba switch from pekat manis to normal susu. And then once you are used to normal susu, then you go for low fat susu, and then perhaps eventually to no susu. I did the same thing over a period of maybe 5 tahun. Yeah, 5 tahun. Not that you must follow what I do, but I did the same thing just to mengurangkan perhaps the intake. But even if you do want to drink it with susu pun boleh. It's not going to membinasakan your plan pemakanan. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, Ridwan Idrus from YouTube. tumpang tanya, planks betul ke sesuai untuk hilangkan lemak perut? Planks tidak kempiskan atau hilangkan lemak perut. Ya, planks kuatkan otot perut and otot core. But masalah ramai orang yang mungkin perut lemak berlebihan, it's not soal otot tak cukup kuat. It's soal otot dengan soal lemak dengan air yang berlebihan. So the planks tidak kempiskan perut, sit-ups, bicycle crunches semuanya tidak kempiskan perut, dia menguatkan otot core termasuklah perut, obliques dengan your lower back, but dia tidak kempiskan perut. How to kempiskan perut? Hilangkan lemak perut. You have to mengurangkan berat badan sekiranya berlebihan. And it's the same thing with the squats. Ladies, the squats tidak kecilkan paha kau, lagi besar pun ada, because squats menguatkan otot paha punggung itu yang again akan membesarkan punggung paha, melainkan you work on membaiki pemakanan untuk mengurangkan lemak air yang meliputi your otot untuk then ada shaping yang diharapkan. Ya, so that is the answer on the planks yang sebenarnya ramai orang salah faham. So they ask, what is the benefit of doing plank? And it's not untuk aesthetics, six pack kau, it's untuk really keseimbangan badan. Core is your, again, your abdominal, your lower back dengan your obliques. Bahagian core tengah-tengah ni, dia menghubungkan upper body dengan lower body. So if your core tak kuat, then dia mudah hilang your balance dan sebagainya, and makes balance secara umumnya lebih sukar, and again stresses your joints more to menyimbangkan keadaan. So good core strength just gives the body more balance, mengurangkan stres pada otot sendi yang terlibat, and mengurangkan risiko berdepan, jatuh, cedera dan sebagainya. Jangan memperkecilkan kepentingan kekuatan core anda itu. Alright, yeah, welcome Zuliana for my live. Thank you for tuning in. We are just about done for today. Yeah, I've just been doing this live every Monday pukul 8 malam sejak 2-3 minggu yang lepas. But ia akan menjadi rancangan yang regular insyaAllah every Monday at 8 p.m. Yeah, so with that, I think we can end our sesi pada hari ini. And thank you so much for watching. If you would like to purchase any of our t-shirts, you may do so at shop.kevinzahri.com. Currently on sale at 40% off. And thank you so much for all the questions. Semoga it helped you along your perjuangan kesehatan yang tersendiri. If you are on Facebook, help me to share and like the video dengan kawan-kawan. And if you are on YouTube, help me to subscribe and press the bell for notifications that my son told me. Yeah, so again, stay safe everybody. Salam kemerdekaan buat everyone tomorrow. Salam meraihkan kemerdekaan yang ke-64. And wherever you are, do enjoy your holiday tomorrow. And do stay safe, stay active, and semua kita dapat mengatasi this pandemic COVID-19 secepat mungkin. Yeah, have a great night, everybody. Assalamualaikum and bye-bye. Take care. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. Thank you so much.